Hi there, I hope this video finds you well. My name is Lee Marsh, I'm a health and safety advisor and trainer with Bruce Associates Limited. In this video and the series of videos that will accompany this, we're going to be looking at the ATEM Mini Extreme. It's very new to us as a business and we'll be showing you our basic setup as well as some of the pitfalls that we've come across as absolute newbies to both ATEM Minis and Blackmagic software. So stay tuned and enjoy the series of videos on the ATEM Mini Extreme. We purchased the ATEM Mini Extreme as a business as we were doing more and more online meetings and training courses, including online instructor courses. And as the senior advisor and trainer, I wanted to keep improving Bruce Associates' delivery and its setup and possibly even take it to the next level. Now I had been looking at switching decks for several months, but until the ATEM Mini Extreme came out, most just didn't cut it. This was generally because to do some of the features at the click of a switch meant needing additional devices like the Elgato Stream Deck. So let's have a look at some of the built-in features into the ATEM Mini console itself and also use some of the features in this video. So let's use one of the super source buttons that I've set up. So the ATEM Mini Extreme has 6 built-in macro buttons, which is absolutely superb. These can be pre-programmed to do various features. One is the super source feature that we're using now, this picture-in-picture with a border. It also has 2 built-in upstream and downstream keys directly into the console. There are second upstream and downstream keys actually available within the software as well. One of the great features is also the select bus keys. However, there is a pitfall. If you've created some macros using the upstream key 1 and 2 in the software, then it can cause some conflicts using the select bus keys on the actual console itself, depending upon what it is that you're trying to achieve. And there's also the super source button itself. So let's actually have a look at some of the inputs to the ATEM Mini Extreme. Firstly, there are 8 independent HDMI inputs. These can be used for cameras, they can be used for computer monitors, plus anything else that has a HDMI input. It also has 2 independent HDMI outputs, and these can be completely configured to do different things. Me personally, I've got both of these outputs being used to do with my computer monitors. It also has 2 USB-C ports, which again are independent. One can be used as I'm using it to go to the computer, and the second port can be used to go to a hard drive, again, which is how I'm recording this video. It also has an Ethernet port so that you can stream directly to the internet. I've got this going into a USB converter in order to be able to plug the Ethernet port into the computer and then stream, if I want to YouTube or Twitch or any other live streaming platform. What I can say is the ATEM Mini Extreme, over the past week that I've had it, has given me amazing flexibility and confidence. And this whole video and all of the ATEM Mini Extreme videos are actually being recorded all through this ATEM Mini Extreme. You also have 2 microphone input sockets. These can be controlled independently on both the console and within the software. It also has a headphone output as well. So the first 6 macros in the software relate to the 6 buttons that are on the console. So let me take you now through what they do for me personally, what I've set up as my basic macro templates for online meetings and training courses. So firstly, I'm going to clear the palette, and now we've just got a clean feed coming in from camera 1 directly into the ATEM and being recorded as the program. My first macro is a floating logo. I can put this over any program that's going out. So in the software, I've simply created this within the DVE software and then put it into the top, as you're going to be looking at it, in the top right hand corner. I've then created another macro, which is a lower third, which is a nameplate. And again, I can have this nameplate come in and come out as and when required. Again, all using the ATEM console itself. You've already seen the super source. So I've created a macro which simply has all the characteristics, all the saved settings of where I want the videos, picture within picture, all within the ATEM console. I've then created a couple of other macros. So let me again just clear the macro. It was at this point that I did realize I needed a macro that cleared and reset the palette. I've then created a picture in picture, which again I can put over any of the sources. So let's choose the PowerPoint slide. So I can create this picture in picture mode and place myself in there. I can make this as big or as small as I like. I can move it around the screen. But this is just one of the other macro buttons that I've actually put into the process. We've then got another macro which I've used by mistake, or set it up by mistake, and then I've used it a couple of times over whiteboards, things like Microsoft Whiteboard, as well as some of the slides like this. It allows people to see past me to the various things on the slide, but allows me, as and when, for a short period of time, to come in over the top of a slide, and people can see enough detail of me as well as enough detail within the actual slide itself. And as I say, I've got a reset macro which kind of just takes me back to this one source feed. So that's all for this particular video. In the next video, we're going to be showing you around the ATEM Mini physical console. We're also going to be showing you around the ATEM Mini software control. And as a bonus to that, I'm also going to be showing you how to set up some very basic macros and how the first 6 macros actually relate to these buttons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You can actually set within the software up to 100 macros that can be controlled by the software. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed and found this beneficial, then please give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe and hit the notifications button. As part of Bruce Associates Limited commitment to purchasing the ATEM Mini Extreme, we are planning to do some tips on a regular basis around health and safety, and as well around training as well. So until next time, keep safe, keep well, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.